The political standoff continues in Caracas. Members of Venezuela's new opposition supermajority are facing backlash and possible injunctions. Meanwhile, the military is pledging its loyalty to embattled President Nicolas Maduro. CCTV's Stephen Gibbs is in Caracas to recap a very volatile week in politics.
Yes, what we've been seeing over the last 48 hours or so is really a continuation and deepening of this power struggle between a confident, opposition-controlled, newly elected parliament and a deeply entrenched presidency. One of the catalysts, really, for the latest problems came on Tuesday evening when three opposition deputies, whose election has been at a late stage disputed by the government, were nevertheless inaugurated by Parliament. Now, at that point, the government said, OK, from now on, everything, really, the Parliament says is going to be illegitimate. And to put that point completely clear, several government parliamentarians have been to this country's Supreme Court, effectively seeking an injunction against the Parliament. Afterwards, one of those pro-government parliamentarians spoke to the press, and this is what he had to say.
They were inaugurated, they're part of the Parliament, and the Parliament is illegal.
Now, the opposition-controlled Parliament, of course, disputes that and points out that it won this election with a clear popular majority, and the results, of course, were confirmed by the government-controlled electoral authority here and accepted at the time by President Maduro. So one question now is going to be what happens next. And of course, in this tense situation with the Parliament likely to pass laws that then the presidency won't accept, there is going to be a question about who arbitrates. And some Venezuelans have been wondering which side the army will take. Well, so far it has made it completely clear that it's going to be on the side of the presidency. On Thursday night, President Maduro met with the senior military leadership and received this powerful endorsement from General Padrino Lopez, the country's Minister of Defense. And the pressure is on here. Today, the price of Venezuelan oil, which is pretty much the only export of this country, fell below $28 a barrel for the first time in 12 years. So you have everything really in place for a showdown between a parliament and, to a certain extent, a population calling for change and a presidency very much determined to stay the course. Stephen Gibbs, CCTV, Caracas.